Hello everyone, you are welcome back to our channel. In today's tutorial I want to show you guys how to cut and sew this Caribbean dress. So I'm making this dress for my baby girls for their end of the year party, so it's not going to be a longer form, it's going to be in a short form. So guys, without wasting much of our time, let's dive right into the video. So I have this material, it's just a sample material and is three choices. So I'll be using it for two of my baby girl. One is 9 years and the other one is 6 years old. So guys, I'll go ahead now and fold the material. So I'm just using the material the way it is like that. I've been able to fold it into two. So I'll start by measuring the half length of the dress, which is 14 inches for the eldest one, girl. So I marked 14 inches plus 1 inches for the extra allowance. So I've cut it out like so. So the next thing is to leave 1 inch for zip allowance. So next is shoulder measurement. The shoulder measurement is 6.5. I added half inch, making 7. So I'm going to measure down 7 downward like so. So it's going to be 7 by 7, so that it's going to be very free at the armpit. So I'll mark out 7 inches like so. Then I'll use 1 inches for my shoulder cuff. I'll use 1 inches. So I just did it, I said I'm used to freehand. So after that, I'm going to measure 3 inches to the side for the neck width. Then I'll come down by 3 inches for the neck depth in the front. So I'll use half inches for my shoulder slope. So if it is an elderly person, you can use 1 inches, you can use 1.5, it depends. So now the bust of the eldest girl is 28 plus 1.5 inches allowance, so that's going to be 29.5. So I'll do the same thing to the waist measurement. The waist measurement is 28 also, so I'm going to add 1.5 extra allowance. So because it's a little girl, so it doesn't really need any shape like that. So after doing that, I'm going to mark out everything, then I will cut it out. So I did not use the chalk to mark the depth of the back, but it's going to be 1.5. So I'm cutting it out like so. So next thing is to check if the half length is okay. So I'm okay with it. Is 15 inches. The actual measurement is 14 inches. So now I want to cut the gathers, the two gathers at the down part. So I'm going to minus half inches at the upper part, which is our 14 inches. So I'll minus 14 inches. Then the shoulder to hip measurement is 22. So I will add 1 inches for the joining at the upper part and the down part, so it will be 23. So then the full length is 38. I'm going to add 1 inches. I will add 1 inches to the 38 to make it 39, because I don't want the dress to be too long. So I'm going to cut out the first gathers. After cutting it out like so, I will come back to the second gathers and measure it out as well. So I'm trying to leave out 14 inches, the half length again. Then I've measured 38. Then I added 1 inches, making 39. So I'll cut it out. So of course we know that the second gathers has to be longer than the first gathers. So what I'm going to do now is to add, I will cut another one of the second gathers, the same measurement. So I've cut it out like so. So I'm just going to open it up. So I'm going to add half of this to the full measurement of the first gathers. Now I want to cut the sleeve, so I'm using the whole width of the material. So I've measured 16 inches and I've cut it out for the length. So I'm opening it up at the other side. So what I'm going to do is just to measure 5 inches downward like that and mark it out. So, and I will cuff it together from the other side. So that is our armhole. I've cuffed out the armhole on the sleeve. So by the time I'm joining it to the dress, I will gather the shoulder, I will gather the upper part, I will gather it around the shoulder. So I have my first gathers, the second gathers, then the half length I have it. So I'm not going to use lining for the dress. I will just cut a small piece for the neck to turn in the neck, front and the back. So I've been able to put paper stay on the small materials, the small piece that I cut to turn the neck. So, and I've joined it. So the next thing I want to do now is to iron it properly. I will iron the front piece and the back piece very well. So the material is very thick, so it was very easy to iron. So next thing is to join the front piece and the back piece together. I'm going to join front piece and the back piece together. So after that, I'll go and shape it and put a small tiny band in the front. So guys, we are almost done with the dress. I've shaped it, I've joined the shoulder together, and I've put my band in the front to give it a nice look. So I left half inches at the down part, so I did not allow the band to get to the tip of the dress, to the hem of the dress rather. So now the next thing is to go and pleat my first layer on the dress. So I will pleat it round. I'll just give it small pleatings. So after that, I'm going to pleat the second layer on it also. Don't forget is the second layer is going to, I'm going to join another piece with it so that it will be fuller. So after that, guys, the dress is ready. So if you have watched the video up to this extent, I want to say thank you guys. So subscribe and share our video. Thank you guys. See you in the next video.